On a humid night in a remote African village, deep inside the dense jungles of Congo, a group of men carried an old wooden chest wrapped in chains. No one spoke, not even a whisper. The only sound was the faint rattling from inside the chest, like something scratching, desperate to get out. The chest was taken to a small mud hut at the edge of the village. An elderly shaman, blind in both eyes, awaited them. His voice trembled as he spoke. "You should never have touched the Lubobo doll. Now it will follow you until you are dust." The men left without looking back. Years later, in a bustling African port city, a British anthropologist named Dr. Claire Morgan stumbled upon the doll in a street market. The seller, an old woman with shaking hands, practically begged her to take it for free. Claire, thinking it a rare tribal artifact, happily accepted. That night in her apartment, she placed the doll on a shelf. At 3:07 a.m., her phone alarm went off, except she never said it. Half asleep, she glanced at the doll. It had moved. Now it sat on her desk, facing her bed. Over the next few days, Claire heard soft chanting in a language she didn't know. It always came from the doll's direction. Sometimes she swore she saw its carved arms twitch. One night, she woke to find it lying next to her pillow, its mouth wider, almost laughing. Her African colleague Jacob noticed her exhaustion and visited her flat. The moment he saw the doll, he froze. "Claire, this is the Lubobo. My grandmother told me it eats your soul, piece by piece." Claire dug into archives and learned that Lubobo dolls were made by witch doctors during tribal wars. They were used to trap enemy spirits after death. Once the doll claimed a soul, it never stopped hunting the bloodline. Destroying it was impossible. Burn it, bury it, throw it into the ocean. It always returned. Claire's neighbor, a young woman named Amara, agreed to take the doll for a night as a joke. By morning, she was found in her bed with every bone in her body shattered from the inside. The doll sat on her chest, its teeth gleaming. Panicked, Claire and Jacob decided to return the doll to the jungle. They drove for hours into the dense forest, the doll locked in a steel box. But the deeper they went, the more they heard footsteps inside the car. The locks clicked open by themselves. In the pitch-black jungle, Jacob tried to throw the doll into a swamp, but it appeared behind Claire, whispering her name in a voice that sounded like her dead mother. She froze. The doll climbed up her shoulder and pressed its mouth to her ear. Jacob screamed as Claire's eyes rolled white. She turned to him, speaking in a voice that wasn't hers. "Lubobo is home now." Jacob ran into the night, never to be seen again. Months later, in a small London antique shop, a dusty crate arrived. Inside was the Lubobo doll, smiling wider than before, waiting. Fade out.